Okay. What you've been through, it is that serious. It is that serious. I was meditating and I really wanted to come on here and talk about this because I remember there was a point in my life where I used to gaslight myself into thinking that the trauma that I went through wasn't that serious. Like, it wasn't that serious, but at the end of the day, I was still suffering with anxiety. I was still suffering with depression. I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do for myself. I could barely get out of bed. I could barely make it to work. And I feel like this is a response, a trauma response, when you grow up with narcissistic people, narcissistic parents, just around narcissistic energy, right? Because then you think like, oh, everything I've been through wasn't that serious because everybody else around me is acting like it's not that serious. So you just develop that belief. That doesn't actually allow you to heal. You have to acknowledge that you've been through trauma. And the reason you've been through trauma, like, because you keep ruminating on it, you keep thinking about the things that you've been through, and every time it comes up, you tell yourself it's not that serious, and that only temporarily puts a band-aid over it. It's not actually causing you to heal. And I just feel like I need to tell you this because it is that serious. What you went through, it is that serious. And until you can acknowledge that, your inner child will always not feel safe around you. Like, your inner child will never feel safe around you. You won't feel safe in your own body. You won't trust yourself. And when you don't trust yourself, you make poor decisions. You keep shitty people in your life because you believe that everybody outside of you knows more than you do. Nobody knows more than you do. Like, I want you guys to develop a stronger relationship with yourself, because yourself, your inner self, your inner God, your higher self, they will lead you to paths that are completely different than if you decided to listen to everybody else outside of yourself. You don't need anybody outside of yourself to tell you how to heal. For those of you who think, oh, one day I'll be able to afford therapy, so then I'll heal then. Baby, that's just an excuse. There's too much information on this internet. The YouTube University, self-help books, for you to say that that's when you're gonna heal. So if you needed a sign, what you went through, it is that serious. I'm sorry that you went through it. I'm not blaming you for going through it. I just know that we have the choice to decide that we are no longer going to go down the path that we are walking. And if you're seeing this video, you might be questioning all your decisions right now. You might be feeling like, oh my God, like I can't take this no more. What's going on? Baby, it's time for you to really sit with yourself. It's time for you to meditate, pray on it. Like, whenever we meditate, we get connected to our higher self. We get all these downloads as to what we need in that moment. You're disconnected from your body. When you meditate, you become reconnected to your body. You learn to trust yourself more, instead of trusting people outside of you. And I promise you will stop entertaining narcissistic people once you start to trust yourself, because narcissistic people, they count on you not really trusting yourself, because then they can manipulate and gaslight you. So you will continue to meet those type of people. You will continue to choose those type of people. I wouldn't say meet those type of people, because those people are everywhere. You can't avoid them. But it's just like, when you see it, then you'll know it, and you'll be like, you know what, my intuition's telling me something off with you, and I'll trust it. But if you don't trust yourself, you're gonna always keep choosing terrible partners. You're gonna keep choosing terrible friends. And I'm telling you, babe, this is from experience. It is not fun. It is not fun. It is ghetto. It is so ghetto. It is not fun. It is not fun. It wasn't until I had my last narcissistic battle. Final boss. Bitch knocked me out. So I decided that I'm no longer going to be entertaining that type of energy and entertaining that type of frequency. It's stressful. It gives you pimples. You do not sleep. Like, narcissistic people literally suck the life force out of you, babes. And you deserve to thrive. You deserve to look beautiful. You deserve to feel beautiful. You deserve to feel loved. And that starts with loving you first. That starts with actually acknowledging that what you've been through, it is that serious. It is that serious. Because you would not be having all these like trauma responses if it was quote unquote not that serious. So I'm just here to tell you that it is that serious, and it's time for you to really choose you. It's time for you to choose better and start taking care of you. Start pouring into you. It is that serious. It is that serious. It's not no, nothing really happened. It's okay. That's your ego trying to protect you. But it is that serious. Okay. So yeah, those are my messages, guys. Just choose you. I love you. Bye.